because as a federal agency that's been around for almost 125 years, you can imagine there are more than one law out there that we have to follow to ensure things like sustainability in the way that we manage the national forest. And so there are laws like the Multiple Use Sustained Yield Act, the National Environmental Policy Act, Endangered Species Act, National Forest Management Act, I already said that one, Healthy Forest Restoration Act, and others, right? And I think the one that is probably most applicable and that might be recognizable to most people, and really the way that the landowner, the American public can engage, is around the National Environmental Policy Act. So this is a law that requires us to evaluate an action that we are going to take on federal land. And we have to do so through a very open, transparent, and public process. We need to coordinate and consult with tribal governments, state agencies, state governments, local governments, other federal agencies, and anybody else in the public that wants to engage. They have opportunity, all of you would have opportunity to tell the Forest Service, this is important, you should consider this, you need to be aware of this issue that's out on the land. And we do that through a very interdisciplinary process, right? Where we bring in experts and specialists around things like fish and wildlife habitat. But I think there's a story to tell in the why we do management of national forest system lands. And this is really becoming a big issue here over the last several decades, really over the last couple of years, as we see the forest health crisis, wildfire crisis that has really hit the West and is starting to hit other parts of our country. And it's really around the health of our forests. And one of those driving issues is around our species composition, the types of stand structure that we have out there, where to put it kind of simply, we have a lot of small trees of the same species, and we really need more diversity on the landscape. One of the best tools for that long-term sustainability, the restoration and the future of our national forest system lands, is really around active management, whether it's through commercial timber harvest that then puts product into the mill, non-commercial work, fire and fuels management. And so I think that is, it's not so much that we would do that for sustainability, it's that we have to do it or we won't sustain.